Gizelle Bryant affectionately gave Karen Huger the title of the Grand Dame of Potomac, but fans have known from the moment the series premiered in 2016 that Gizelle was the true focal point of the reality show. The green-eyed beauty was not only fascinating to watch with her all-American beauty queen looks, but her life appeared to be, for all practical purposes, a fairy tale. She grew up in an affluent family, attended Hampton University, and pledged to the prestigious Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. After college, she married Pastor Gizelle Bryant, leader of one of the biggest and most celebrated megachurches in the DMC area, earning the title of First Lady. Even after the marriage ended, due to Pastor Bryant's inability to honor his marital vows, Gizelle retained her social position as a philanthropist and socialite in the affluent circles of Potomac. Joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Potomac was the perfect fit for the divorced mother of three who owned a cosmetics line titled Every Beauty and penned a novel closely resembling her life. Although Gizelle deferred to Karen and Charisse Jackson because of their age, it was clear to most viewers that Gizelle was indeed the Beyoncé of the group. Besides giving respect to her elders, she also preferred to keep the reality of her life to herself, giving her co-stars an obvious advantage in popularity. Gizelle was beautiful and mysterious, but refused to allow her weaknesses to be shared with the cast or the audience. If Karen was the Grand Dame of Potomac, then Gizelle was First Lady of Potomac, untouchable and unpenetrable from every angle. And after years of backlash from fans for her mean girl ways, she's proven to be the star of the Season 9 reunion, and for all the right reasons. The friendship with Robin Dixon held Gizelle Bryant back from greatness. During past reunions, Gizelle has shown up as a supporting character to the rest of the cast. Because she has refused to be 100% authentic, there is rarely any gossip about her other than her slight mean girl behavior with the other ladies. For the first 8 seasons, Gizelle was joined by her bestie, Robin Dixon, and the two maintained an invisible barrier from the drama of the other cast members. Robin was the quintessential Millie to Gizelle's Whitley Gilbert, and the dynamic kept the First Lady off limits for the most part to the petty squabbles and shade-throwing of others. When Robin's husband's infidelity became fodder for public consumption, Gizelle reserved her judgment until it became ridiculously undeniable. After Robin was penalized for refusing to be transparent, Gizelle prepared to return for Season 9 without her trusty sidekick. While some fans worried that Gizelle might be out of place without Robin, their fears were quickly disseminated when the season kicked off. Not only did the First Lady not miss a beat without Robin, but she seemed to step more into an authentic place. Gizelle held Karen accountable throughout the season, but remained on her good side. She snatched up former beauty queen Ashley Darby to fill the stilettos that Robin left behind and kept things moving. Not only did she shine during the season, but when the reunion rolled around, Gizelle stepped up like never before. In seasons past, her wardrobe has paled in comparison to her beauty. For Season 9, Gizelle stepped up and outshone the entire cast. Her winter white gown with carefully placed cutouts made her look like a true ice princess, complete with feathered Farrah Fawcett-inspired blonde beach waves. More than her stunning appearance, Gizelle was more vocal than ever before. She held Mia Thornton accountable for her lies, contradictions, and bad parenting skills. Unwilling to answer for her actions, Mia started her usual theatrics and crocodile tears designed to create an escape from accountability for her actions. Instead of allowing Mia an escape, Gizelle held her feet to the fire, exclaiming "Bitch please" when Mia gathered her bejeweled gown and dramatically left the stage. Gizelle is doing a better job at the reunion than host, Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen and the rest of the ladies appreciated Gizelle stepping up and voicing what everyone has known about Mia since she sat on the reunion stage 2 seasons ago, creating lies about her fraudulent business with estranged husband Gordon Thornton. In times past, Mia would summon her crocodile tears and tab at her eyes ceremoniously whenever confronted with her truth. Not wanting to be accused of attacking a woman of color, Andy would back off at the first sign of the tears and allow the women to discuss among themselves. This new and improved Gizelle spoke up and gave Mia a dose of truth that she simply refused to swallow. Gizelle spoke up about the silly drama with RHOP newbie Stacey Rush and was even vocal in her support of Karen as a friend, but disappointed by the choices that led to her receiving her 4th DUI arrest. Season 9, Gizelle stood up and claimed her unspoken title of the First Lady of Potomac. Since becoming an empty nester and the door to the romance with her ex-husband, Jamal, has been firmly closed, he married another woman in 2024, ending any hope of a reconciliation between the two. Gizelle is prepped to step into a new chapter of life. She is currently dating, but trailers have been shared of a Real Housewives spin-off titled Love Hotel, which will follow her journey to find love along with her new RHOP bestie Ashley, along with Shannon Stormspeeder and Luan de Lesseps. As audiences eagerly await the final installment of Season 9's RHOP reunion, it's clear Gizelle is in a great place, and with Karen gone, there is no debating who wears the Queen's crown in Potomac. Quiet as kept, the position of First Lady of Potomac has always belonged to Gizelle, but it took 8 seasons for her to unapologetically accept the position. The remaining installment of the reunion and the upcoming season belong to Gizelle Bryant, but what she will do with the power and prestige remains to be seen. The rise of Gizelle Bryant, the First Lady of Potomac. Gizelle Bryant affectionately gave Karen Huger the title of the Grand Dame of Potomac, but fans had known from the moment The Real Housewives of Potomac premiered in 2016 that Gizelle was the true focal point of the reality show. Her presence was magnetic. She was more than just a beautiful face. The green-eyed beauty, with her all-American charm and sophistication, wasn't just a cast member, she was the narrative anchor. In a world where reality TV thrives on conflict and drama, Gizelle stood apart, seemingly unscathed by the daily trivialities that consumed her co-stars. Her life, it appeared, was more of a fairy tale than a reality show script. Gizelle's story began in the lap of luxury, born into an affluent family that lived in the prestigious Potomac, Maryland. She went on to attend Hampton University, a historically Black institution renowned for shaping the minds of many influential leaders. At Hampton, Gizelle pledged the esteemed Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, a prestigious badge of honor among many of her peers. But her life took a dramatic turn when she married Pastor Jamal Bryant, the charismatic leader of one of the largest megachurches in the Washington, D.C. area, making her the celebrated First Lady of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. The marriage, like many fairy tales, came with its flaws. Pastor Bryant's inability to honor his marital vows led to a dramatic divorce that, at the time, could have derailed Gizelle's social position. But if there was one thing Gizelle knew, it was how to maintain her grace under fire. Even after her divorce, she held onto her status as a socialite and philanthropist, ingraining herself in the high society circles of Potomac. It was this unshakable poise and strength that made her the perfect fit for the Real Housewives of Potomac. As a divorced mother of 3, the founder of a cosmetics line titled Every Beauty, and an accomplished author of a semi-autobiographical novel, Gizelle's narrative was tailor-made for reality television. From the outset, Gizelle was positioned as one of the series' central characters. Though Karen Huger, whom Gizelle affectionately dubbed the Grand Dame, was the matriarch, it became evident from the very first season that Gizelle was the star. There was a depth to her character that drew viewers in. She was beautiful, poised, and mysterious, and yet there was a complexity lurking beneath her public persona. Unlike her fellow housewives, Gizelle was less willing to expose the raw, unfiltered details of her life. While the other women reveled in the drama, gossip, and tension that marked their relationships, Gizelle operated from a place of restraint. If Karen was the Grand Dame of Potomac, then Gizelle was First Lady, untouchable, unassailable, and untarnished. However, that restraint often came with a price. Over the years, Gizelle's refusal to reveal too much of her personal life became a double-edged sword. Fans found her intriguing, yes, but they also began to question if she was truly authentic or simply playing it safe. The mean girl persona, which fans often pointed out in her behavior, overshadowed the other facets of her personality. Though she had been a critical part of the show's early years, her moments of vulnerability were rare, making her seem more like a supporting character in her own story.